folks. Main man Lucky Lance for more Gruul Ponza action. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am at this very moment. So yeah, like I said, my name's Lance. For more info, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_ is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. So if you follow me on, if you're watching me on Twitch, please consider following me. Watching me on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. And you always follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird action. That's right. Don't forget to follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. There was some joy yesterday when I took down that amulet player by swinging at him continuously with seasoned pyro tokens. The little elementals got through. And there was definitely some rage as I could not find one of my 6 blood moons, basically, to shut down 2 domain zoo decks. It's just BS. But anyways, you know, that's how it goes. There was some confusion at some point, I'm sure. I'm sure I got very confused at some point, whether it was something I did or my opponent was doing. You're almost guaranteed to have those things happen, rage, confusion, and joy, probably in that order, most likely. But I always have this disclaimer just in case. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. That starts happening to you, has nothing to do with me. Just gotta throw that out there. But as you guys can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Abzan, Grixis Shadow. When you see this right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. That's right, Gruul Ponza is the deck I have the most experience with. It's my favorite deck. It's the deck I've had the most success with both in paper and in digital. And it's a deck you'll most likely see me playing, even though I think we're going to have a format change, or not really a show change, I guess, in a couple of weeks, where I'm going to try out some stuff that some people wanted to see me play. It's really not that exciting, guys, but it will be different for sure. So look forward to that, or don't. So yeah, let's take a look at the weather. It's actually pretty fall weather out there. Weather for Ravensdale, conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 62 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north-northeast at 2 miles per hour. The current humidity is 82%. So there you go. There's the weather update for Ravensdale. We are now up to 33 followers on Twitter. So thank you guys very much there. We went up 1. And we are still at 281 followers on Twitch. And we are still at 450 subscribers on YouTube. So shout out to all 33 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 281 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 450 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 5 of my Twitch subscribers who give me a little bit of their hard-earned money every you know, they work every day for it, and they decide to give it to me just out of the kindness of their own heart, going way above me on the Call of Duty. You could spend your money on anything else, it would make more sense. You can spend it on a Snickers bar. You can spend it on a pack of gum, and you'd be like, you get more value out of that than watching me. Probably. I mean, I like Snickers. They're good. What are they called over in the United Kingdom? Like marathon bars or something stupid? I don't understand. Like, maybe we're dumb calling them Snickers. I don't know. But do they still call them that over there, or did they change their name to Snickers? I'm not sure. They're certainly not marathon bars over here. They're still Snickers. And they're good. I like them. Not my favorite, though. You know, my favorite's probably Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the big cups. Just regular old Reese's big cups. Like, that's some good stuff right there. But any Reese's is good. Even the ones with the chips and the pretzels in them I like a lot. But yeah, the pretzel one's really good. And the chips are good, too. What are we talking about? Oh, my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You're doing what you do, and you totally don't have to, but I totally appreciate it. Appreciate anybody who watches any of this. It's really special, whether live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube. All right, so here we go. We're going to play some more Ponza. Yesterday went 2 and 3, you know, did all right, but I always hope to get that 3 and 2. I think I've had 1 3 and 2 with Ponza in the last week and a half. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going to be here. I'm going to hope to be here, but even if I am here, I got to cut it off early. I got too much work to do tomorrow. Friday, I will be here pending, you know, something I'm not foreseeing now. And then next week, I'm going to be gone most of the week. I'm on vacation starting on Saturday, and I'm going to enjoy my vacation. But I'll be back towards the end of next week for more Ponza action, and then after that, we may be having a surprise change that some of you will love, some of you will hate, and most of you probably won't give a damn. Don't get that excited, like I said. It's not going to be nothing crazy. Not like all of a sudden you're going to see me streaming, what's this game? Overwatch 2. That's not going to be happening. No. I've never played Overwatch 1. I don't even play video games anymore. I got an Xbox Series X back here. All right? You know what I play on it when I decide I'm going to play a video game? Doom 2. I played 1994 Doom 2 on an Xbox Series X. I spent like $600 on that thing to play Doom 2. Could play it on a Super Nintendo. But anyways, let's get on in here. Hoping to do well today. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. That is generally how I look at, tournaments with MTG and myself. It's just, disasters at every bend. Flip over a rock and there's a whole bunch of snakes under it. It's just, that's how life is for me in Magic the Gathering. It's just as bad as things could possibly get, and then a little more worse. Just, damn. But hopefully today's one of those days where things work out. But I haven't had one of those in a while. Kind of did for a little bit. I think, yeah, that one day I went 3-2. Started off like 3-0, and then I lost like 6 matches in a row after that. Finished the league 3-2, and then started the next league like 0-3. I think I still finished that league 2-3 though. Whatever. Hope you're all having a good day. What is it? A Wednesday? Yeah, today is Wednesday, October 5th. Again, the Planeswalker of the month is Ashiok. What was the one from Theros Beyond Death? It just says Ashiok on the calendar. It's weird they didn't choose the regular artwork. They chose the showcase artwork, the borderless one where they're all like statues. All right. Does anyone remember the other plane? It was Ashiok and Elspeth. There was a third Planeswalker that they used in that set that's never come back, right? That was his first set, and that's probably the only time we'll ever see him. I don't know his name. Nobody played any of those Planeswalkers as far as I remember, even in Standard. So, I am going to keep this hand, but before I officially keep the hand by clicking the keep button, I do have to reveal the beverage of the day. And folks, like I said, October is going to be a month where I just drink one beverage and one beverage only. And that's to celebrate the theme of the month, which is Halloween. I'm talking about a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew Voodoo 4, which I'm not a big fan of this flavor. I'll be honest with you. I can't wait for this month to get over. I bought a shit ton of this, so I'll probably be drinking it all the way through Thanksgiving or something. I'm like, God, this isn't the best flavor. It's not the worst thing I ever drank, but still. All right, here we go. We all know the official start of the video begins when I crack open my beverage. And here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. All right, keep. It's just too sweet. Something's wrong with it. Just you put it in your mouth, you're like, oh my God. Bloodstained mire. I think we know what we're doing. We're getting a basic forest and putting sprawl on it. Does anyone miss the sound of my mouse clicks? A while back, I have audio issues sometimes. And I made it so you guys can't hear mouse clicks and probably keyboard types. I don't know if people care about that shit or not. I mean, sometimes I kind of like hearing the mouse clicks and stuff. But I don't really want to mess with sound settings. What's going on here? An ice? Sure. It's probably rhinos then. Most likely the rhinos. Probably just play this tapped. I mean, I doubt I'm going to be bolting anything. If it's rhinos. Oh no, it's creativity. Good. That's just fun. Another different ice? Come on, what the hell is that? Oh, man. I've always got to look this card up. Indomitable creativity. Yeah, it's 3 red, so he's free to go next turn if he's got it. I'm still going to play Ren. because I plan on playing like Bloodbraid Elf. And, well, he'd have to have something to play the Indomitable Creativity with, I guess. You know, that's not going to be... Well, no, he can get a Dwarven Mine, right? Yeah, and then... Yep, here we go. Here we go. Why would he not? Why would he not? Why the fuck would he not? Because, you know, the plan is how long do you live in fear, right? How long do you live in fear? Come on, Bloodbraid, need a lot of help. Oh, there's a lightning bolt. We got help. We got help. We got help. All right, that was lucky. Does he have it again? Pretty close. Pretty close. Look, I keep drawing these bolts. Yeah, I'm down with just swinging here. Maybe stomping first. We definitely need to kill this thing. Swing for 3. Okay. I mean, we're just dead. I mean, they just, you know, they can do it to enchantment, right? Oh, it's only artifacts or creatures. They cannot do it to enchantments. Sure. Blood Moon would be good. Not anymore. Probably doesn't matter anymore. Ice and Spell Pierce. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Well, it's a Blood Crypt instead. Oh my god, come on. What the hell? Always so much bullshit. Well, I can't win now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's pretty unlikely. Wow. As long as he doesn't have a counter, he can't have straight up counter spell. So we'll cast. One. 3. Bolt. All right, man. We're just barely getting through this. He still has one more Dwarven Mine. He's having this Fable the Mirror Breaker transform. I mean, I don't really like my odds here. I'm fighting the good fight, though. I mean, I think it's over, though. Absolutely. Absolutely. Get all 4 Archons out. All 4 of them, baby. All 4. I guess it's only 3. All right, yeah. Just have the perfect cards in hand at all times. Never not have the cards. Just always have the cards at the right time whenever you need them. All right, so a lot of sideboarding here, even though my whole deck is halfway decent against them. Pillage has probably got to come out. Blood Moon is really good because it's, stops Dwarven Mine at least. Endurance, I mean, they're attacking us from 2 sides here. They got the Indomitable Creativity and the Graveyard stuff. So really, it's kind of like I need to have, like a 70-card deck almost. It's really frustrating when they have it like this. Because I also want to bring in, like, Force of Vigors and stuff, Like, I mean, what the hell do you do here against this deck? Doesn't make any sense. I guess you take out the weaker cards, right? You want to take out the Scavenging Ooze and maybe a couple Klothys. Bring in 1 Force of Vigor to maybe... I mean, I've already gotten better Graveyard Hate than Ooze in this particular situation, I think. Ooze is better against, like, Burn than these cards are, obviously. But, yeah, I'm just going to bring in 1 Force of Vigor and see if I can't get lucky nailing a damn... Mirror Breaker. Alright, we'll keep... I mean, they have 4 bolts, so it's just not like Maga's going to last, but... it's a neat idea. And they iced me to death last game. I wouldn't be surprised to get iced again. Well, that doesn't help. We'll take care of that. Not really by drawing a land, though. I think we swing at them. Yeah. Because the problem now is we have to get Ren out of there. Yeah. Luckily, we got Fury here. All right, got a decent clock now. Start Archon and Boseiju. They can still get this Archon of Cruelty out because this stupid Abundant Growth can make any color of mana. So clearly that's a problem. I would assume that's going to happen right now. Oh, no, it's a Renin 6. Okay. You pick up Boseiju. All right. Jesus Christ. We're just going to go right at him. I'm going to deal 8 damage to him and make him have it, right? Everyone get in there. And our elf kind of works here because I can sacrifice in case Archon comes in. So I would assume, yeah. So he's definitely got it here. He pings the Arbor Elf. You know, I'm just an incredible amount of trouble. What? That was a really interesting play. Huh. Yeah, I just don't think I can win here. If I sacrifice Magus of the Moon and just, you know, but I need to be able to try and threaten with Bone Crusher. I'm not going to be able to threaten with Magus. Plus, Magus is going to die anyways. So, I guess we'll pick this. Oh, man, I need my upkeep on. Oh, I did it! Fuck! Oh, well, at least I didn't draw a land. I accidentally turn on their upkeep and not mine. Yeah, we're just dead. I mean, there's nothing I can do. We've lost the game. Game over, man. Game over. I guess the Blood Moon's okay. But, you know, we need to, like, I mean, there's just nothing I can do. I've lost. Like, you know, this deck cannot win anymore. Like, you need way too many things to go right in order for you to actually win. Or I need to play against other decks that are trying to play the way my deck is trying to play through just small advantages. It's just impossible to do anymore. I mean, it's like legally impossible. Like, you need to just, you know, give up. I mean, I don't know why I continue to play. I'm really disappointed in myself sometimes that I just continue to play this game. I mean, I'm serious. Like, there's so many things I could be doing in my life other than this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's just so many things I can do than play this game and lose continuously. It is a miracle that I'm able to win a match sometimes. Like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's that bad. It's that bad. Probably a land. Lightning Bolt. Not enough. I mean, it's just that bad. I mean, you feel stupid. You feel worthless. You feel like shit. Because you just, you know, I'm wasting my life playing this at this point. Like, it's hopeless. You literally feel hopeless. You literally feel like your life is meaningless when you play this. Like, you know, no one's going to remember me when I die, right? I mean, that's how it's going to be. And what are they going to remember me for, even if they could? You know, playing this. Remember how much time he wasted? Yeah, I do. It's sad. Whoa. Luckily, that's got a cup holder. Otherwise, I've been Mountain Dew Voodoo 4 all over the floor, soaking into this carpet. Luckily, there's a cup holder. Smart enough for that. They even have this cup holder is so futuristic. It's actually got a slit cut in it, where if you have something with like a handle, you can stick the handle through it. I'd never seen it before in my life. I was like, holy crap, this is the wave of this is the gaming of the future. Because this is a gaming desk this thing's on. Just the whole top is like one big mouse pad. And I really like it. What is the brand of this? Vitesse? I can't read. Vitesser? I don't know. But it's pretty good. Um, sure. My other computer in my other room, um, it is a far cry from this. It is literally a small desk. The only thing cool about it's on wheels, but it's literally about, no joke, it's only about as wide as a modern like PC monitor. Is this humans? Oh, goblins. At least I have Fury, I guess. But yeah, I mean it's literally from the 1990s because I inherited from my grandma. What? They missed a land drop? Well, we'll have to see what happens here. But it's old. Snoop. Oh, munitions expert. Sure. That's fine. Yummy. No black man for you. Wow. Damn. All right. I'm ready. What are you gonna do? Add Snoop or something? Yep. Oh. Yeah, just take it all, I guess. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? I need to hold this bolt. Draw land, anyways. Sure. One, one, two. So when this dies, these other ones will die too, unless he's got another lord, which he can't bring in anyways, because that's on 1 and 3. I forgot this thing does this shit. Oh, it's swamp. Bloodstained Mire. How does this card work? Oh, it exiles the top card. Oh, wow. All right. Do I swing him with this? I don't think so. We know he's got the Snoop on top or in his hand. Yep, I knew that was coming. Yep. So he's gonna get Bogart here. I would assume Bogart. Oh. He's already got Snoop. No, it's gonna be Mog War Marshal. Okay. Okay. All right, swing in Clothis. Probably should have played Ren and 6 first. I don't know. Yeah. Oof, no munitions expert there. I figured he would have done it before that anyways. Obviously ringleader. Just gets a matron. It's a bad ringleader there. Brings in Snoop. There's no reason to even wait on that. So we know he's drawing a blood crypt here. One thing that makes Aether Vial a little bit show its age is that you have to do this during the upkeep. If this was made in Mod Horizons 2, goes up to 5, I guess for Kiki Jiki, maybe he's got it in hand. You know, they'd let you decide that after your draw. They'd let it do it at the beginning of main phase 1. You know, like Urza's Saga and Clothis and stuff. You know. Does he just have everything here? Does he have the damn... Well, no. Kiki Jiki being on top. Or how many Kiki Jikis do they run? Alright. No? Land? Yep. What else would it be? What the hell else would it be? Um... Good lord. What do you exile? This is Snoop. Oh, that's on top. Oh, that's on top. I'm getting really confused here. Snoop is on the field, and this is what's on top. Okay. What? There was another one on top? Am I reading this right? He just had the other one on top? Of course. Jesus Christ. Come on. I hate this game. I really do. I literally dread coming home from work because I know I'm going to play this game. Like, well, there goes 2 hours of my life. What? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I see it. Make him play out the whole combo. Make him waste his life. He's going to waste my life. Make him waste his. I have nothing for this, by the way. I don't have anything extra in the sideboard. Maybe I need to bring in Force of Vigor or something. I don't know. I don't even think I'm going to side. I'm going to hit submit. I don't have anything that make any sense. You know, just could have drawn a Bolt or, you know, a Bone Crusher Giant. Instead, you draw a basic fucking Force. I'm so sick and tired of that shit. Just so sick and tired of constantly drawing garbage. I guess I have Engineer Explosives. That works. Really not a lot else. You know, Clothis is not particularly great. Okay. Not a big fan of Pillage in this either, though. All right. Okay. Opponent just chilling, it looks like. All right. Well, oh, I didn't realize my opponent was ready. So I do need to get this Ren out before I just decide to EE for one. You know, I would assume that's what's going to happen. Yeah, Aether Vial. I mean, just fucking disaster after disaster. Now I'm going to lose, you know, this as well. So I like absolutely need to go like Forest here. Pick that up. Swing for 1, or do I put EE on 1? I don't know. For 0? What happened? Like, what? What's going on? I mean, but sure. A 0 mana goblin? Yep. Oh, well. Yeah. No, I do like pinging this. Once you get it tapped. Swing for 1. Sweet. All right. Yep. Well, that's a good one. Get it all, huh? Yep, and ran down. Wow. Well, I think I need to do Bloodbraid Elf here. Because Munitions Expert, the disaster is that I bring Fury in, and Munitions Expert just kills the Fury. So we'll go with Bloodbraid and see what happens. Come on, Bloodbraid! Utopia Sprawl, excellent, excellent work. Really appreciate that. So, I mean, just everything's going to die, too. Wow, I can't believe they took the 3. I thought for sure they'd bring in Munitions Expert. Because they could do 2, 1. Does it just a 1 target? Yes, I guess so. So they could have killed Bloodbraid at least. You know? Now, I mean, we just have an absolute disaster here. They could bring in Snoop. Maybe, maybe I should have put this on 2, this engineered explosives. No, that wouldn't have worked because then in response to being on 2, they know I have to tap with Arbor Elf. So they would have just brought an Aether Vial, you know, bring the munitions expert in, and I couldn't untap with engineered explosives. So I think it's still right to just hold this engineered explosives, you know, and hope for the best here. The only way they get munitions expert is through this for currently. I have no black mana, so it's got to be through the Aether Vial. Maybe they. That's why I thought they were going to bring it in. Was, you know, they got to have a. I don't think they do. They run basic swamps? I don't know. I don't remember seeing one with it. But no, that was horrifyingly bad. Well, that's the end of the game and the end of the match. Haven't won a game yet. I can't believe this happens every time. Do they run 4 Kiki Jikis? Oh, wait. It just doesn't matter. They're going to draw that, bring it in off the Aether Vial. Put Kiki Jiki on top, and that's the end of the game, right? Unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am. You know? I don't really know how to deal with this deck, to be honest with you. Like, I just don't know how to attack it. It's just, it's super aggressive because they can just swarm the field with all sorts of attackers, and they have this ridiculous cheap-ass combo they always luck into. Like, that is mad luck. That both games just play a Conspicuous Snoop and have the combo card on top. Like, just, I mean, that's fucked up. Oh, I guess he does have black mana with the Ignoble Hierarch. That's right. Yeah. I guess I'll take it. I mean, I think I've lost, right? I mean, there's no way I can win, right? Because here's what's going to happen now. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, what does this card say? You may cast that card, so they still have to pay mana for it. It's not free. I mean, this Season Pyro is, like, kind of ridiculous, but... Alright, put this on 2. Only got 4 mana. I mean, I've got a lot more than that, but I got to use another 2 to blow up the engineered explosives. And the only thing they'll be left with are these 2. What's this on? It's on 3. What is going on? He's just going to do the combo now? Why would he need to do that now? Wait, what? Yeah, this is on top of his deck. Okay, so this isn't in his hand. This is on top. So what is the point of this? Like... Oh, and then now he'll copy the Harbinger. Yeah, see, this is why this wasn't going to work. Now they're going to copy the Harbinger, and then they're going to get the... Yeah. So this is another massive loss. You know, I'm 0-2. What else is new? It's just a horrible experience again, where I'm unable to defeat... This Goblins deck's the best deck in the game. I don't know why people aren't playing it. It's easily the best deck in the game. Like, I don't see anyone beating this, like, ever. Every time I watch somebody play Magic and they come up against this when I'm watching them on YouTube or whatever, they lose. At my huge 5K I went to with 240 players, this deck never lost. It won the whole event, never losing a match. It never lost a match. Not even close from what I was told. It won every single match easily. Just crushed. I mean, I was doing well at that event. I was on like table 5 in round like 5. And I looked over. I lost that match to Hammer really bad. But I looked over and this dude playing Goblins destroyed the opponent faster than the Hammer player destroyed me. Yeah, I mean, this deck is the best deck in the game, and I mean, if you just go by what people are playing, it's easily the best deck in the game, and I'm very confused why nobody is playing this. Like, why is it not more played? I haven't beaten this deck with any deck I run in like 6+ months. It's just an automatic loss, and I just don't get why people aren't. I just don't get why people aren't playing this. It's like literally unstoppable. Yeah, and you can't interrupt it at all, like Mr. Mammoth here says. Like, you can't counterspell it, you can't lightning bolt them. You just got to get mad lucky that they can't find it. It doesn't help that, you know, the guy plays Conspicuous Snoop. He doesn't know what's on top. He's just playing Conspicuous Snoop. When you know there's Bogart Harbinger right on top. Last game. He didn't know what was on top. Plays it, Kiki-Jiki's on top. What's going on now? Snoop is a terribly designed card. They clearly didn't know what they were doing when they made the card. They clearly didn't know that Bogart Harbinger existed. They probably didn't know Kiki-Jiki existed. They probably didn't. I mean, these people at Wizard of the Coast are dumb as hell. Like, they are some of the stupidest motherfuckers designing shit that you could ever fucking come up with. I mean, it's just... They just don't give a damn most of the time. They just don't care. And can you blame them for not caring? I mean, we all buy their shit. Everybody's criticizing the fuck out of that $1,000 piece of shit proxy cardboard garbage they're promoting. Everybody's criticizing that shit. But you know that they got people lined out the fucking door for it. So why the fuck would they not put something out like that? They know they got people that are just, what do they call that? Consumerism or whatever it is. Where they're just like, I gotta have it. I love Magic the Gathering. I'm going to forego my mortgage payment this month. I'm going to get that $1,000 fake fucking Black Lotus. So I can play with my friends at Commander. Dude, most Commanders, I heard, they just let you print cards out as long as you make sure that they're fake proxies, you rate fake across it, then you're okay. Like, anyways, I gotta go check on my dogs. I'll be back in just a second. Let me write down 0-2. Yeah, what a great way to celebrate 30 years of Magic the Gathering, right? Please give us $1,000 for basically worthless cardboard. Please, open up your wallets, take out a second mortgage, or a loan on your home to get me this. Just damn. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, I'm back. You know, Manure Butt's here now. He says just buy packs or revise at that price. Yeah, basically. Like, what are you doing? Like, I just don't understand. And, you know, there's a guy at LGS I go to. He works for the LGS. He used to have a job that paid him $120,000 a year. I don't know what happened to that job, whether that was just a temporary gig that he had no idea was temporary or whatever. He is declaring his third bankruptcy in 10 years because he is a consumerism or whatever the hell they call this shit. He spends so much money on stupid crap like this $1,000 30th anniversary bullshit thing. He spent like, I think he said he was spending $10,000 a month on mobile games, including MTG Arena. Which, how the hell can you spend $10,000 on MTG Arena? Like, how is that even possible? How can you not have any shame? Like, at least in gambling, right? If he told me he was a hardcore gambling addict, like, hey man, I go in the casino, I blow $10,000, you know, betting $500 a hand on blackjack. That's terrible. But at least I could say, well, he was going in there with the intention to win money. Like, it is possible. I've gone to casinos, won a bunch of money. I won $6,500 a few months ago, okay? But on Arena, you're not going to have a chance to get anything. Like, the fuck are you doing? That's hella stupid. And he was one of the guys defending this $1,000 thing. He's like, I think it's an all right deal. You know, you can play Commander with your friends. Like, dude, you can print out proxies and just write fake on it. That's what they do at the one LGS I see they have Commander at. People like him are the reason why this is our reward for playing Magic the Gathering for the last 20 plus years, is just spend more money. If they want to have a cool reward for 30 years, they should have like a mystery pack, right? Like a mystery booster, basically, where it had all the cool cards from 30 years. You know, we can't have the cards that are on the list. We just can't do that, guys. But you could be pulling cards from as new as, you know, hell, Streets of New Capenna, all the way back to fucking like Legends. You know, or the dark or something. I got like a hair on my hat or something. I don't know what's going on. It's bugging me. But anyways, yeah, you know, you could do that, and it'd be a cool 30th anniversary. Like, wow, this is fun. Instead, they're like, give us $1,000 for garbage. Like, no, I'm not going to give you $1,000 for garbage. You already treat me bad enough sometimes. You know, goddamn. All right. Yes, I'm going to go first. And yes, I'm going to keep this. It's real sad our promos have not even foil anymore. Yeah, I know. Just how can you know? I mean, they should be rewarding us still going to F&Ms. I don't even have an F&M to go to anymore. Not, I mean, I do technically. I found one that's running standard on Friday nights that I guess fires every week. But do I really want to be a? You know, I already don't spend enough time with my wife and kids. Do I really want to head down? You know, drive like 40 minutes to go play standard every Friday night. Like, I mean, I like paper Magic more than online Magic, for sure. But, you know, damn, I need to spend time with my wife and kids. You know, it's just, I don't really want to go, you know, I'm not really into Friday Night Magic anymore. I'm too old for that shit. I have a real life. You know, this is just fantasy. Do it from the comfort of my home. So people get addicted to Call of Duty. And now I guess Overwatch 2. I guess it works today. What is this? Blue-white control? Oh, good. It looks like to be Hammer. Particularly excited for this. Oh. That was an alright draw. Let's see here. 4. Yeah, I think I'm good with blasting both of these and plussing Chandra. I think seems like a halfway decent play. Klothys isn't the best in this matchup. Your LGS does Modern Legacy. Yeah, I mean, there's places that do Modern, Pioneer, you know, even Legacy, but I cannot attend them even if I wanted to, right? My work schedule is a little bit weird. It is what it is. So I literally can't. So I have to go on Fridays or Saturdays. And there is a Sunday one too, but that's even more bizarre. And hopefully this all works out for me, you know. doing this play here. I think this is a pretty good turn 2, guys. I killed 2 creatures and got a Chandra Torch of Defiance on the field. I think that's a pretty good turn 2. Is a Wooded Foothills. No, I will not cast that. But yeah, you know, like the one place that plays Modern that I was going to for a little while. They just quit doing it. And then there was, you know, they just said, no, we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to do what they switched to. I don't remember. What did they change to on Friday Night Magic there? I don't even remember. I guess we minus that, and they might be holding a Cauldron Complete in hand. I guess we don't need a minus. Just play another Fury, huh? They got like a Solitude here? What's going on? It's hanging out. Now, everybody's like, hey, you know, Major Ride, our buddy Lamb. You get on this Pioneer action, you know. And secretly, I play Pioneer. You guys just haven't seen me play Pioneer. And it's neat and all, but I am terrible at it. Like, I have no knowledge of the things going on. I'm generally pretty damn confused. But, you know, I do think Pioneer's a neat format. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they do need to probably nerf that deck, that mono green. I don't know. Rakdos is pretty damn good, too. All right, deal 4 there. Plus here. It's another land. Get that out of here. Yeah, Chandra's pretty good, but she's been replaced by, in Rakdos, she's been replaced by, what's that thing called? The Apocalypse? Shaldra, I think is her name. Its name, whatever it's supposed to be. But I still think Chandra, Torch of Defiance, is like a top 5 Planeswalker in Modern. I mean, this thing's insane. Anytime you get a Planeswalker that has 4 abilities, and it doesn't cost like 7 mana, you're looking at something good. And I really like Chandra, Torch of Defiance. It's one of my favorite Planeswalkers ever. For me personally, I mean, it's just Liliana the Veil and then Chandra, Torch of Defiance. You know, I also like, you know, Liliana the Last Hope. Well, what's his name is playing Rock and doing well, I heard, with it. KO Diamonds. I heard he's doing really well with that deck over there, playing just green black Golgari. And then for when Pioneer first started, that Aspiring Spike had a Golgari list that did really well for like a couple weeks. First, we'll plus the Chandra. Wow, it is a forest. Holy crap. I'm going to swing here for 7. Thought maybe he'd fire up this to block. I actually played it too. Man, that tag took a beating. That Hammer Time guy, that was like the worst beating I've given to a Hammer Time player in a long time. That man can't even sit down. But don't worry, guys. That's only game 1. I'm sure games 2 and 3, it's not going to be that easy for me. So I like Cinder Vines. I like Endurance. Not Endurance. What am I doing? Force Vigor. Endurance. Oh. Engineered Explosives. Scavenging Ooze is not great. Clothis, I hate signing out all of them. I wish I had Fracturing Gust, but Fracturing Gust is actually bad because it destroys my own Blood Moons. I guess if I ran 4 Magus, I wouldn't care about that, but then I'd be pretty mad when Magus are getting bolted all the fucking time, getting hit by Unholy Heats and stuff, you know? Dismembered and whatever else comes for them, Terminates. Elspeth, yeah, yeah. That card is. People have a lot of fond memories of that card. That's funny. You're not the first person to say that to me. Like, oh man, I love that Elspeth Suns champion. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah. So here, you know, I hate taking out clothing as like an alternate win condition sometimes. Maybe take out an Arbor Elf and a Sprawl. Does that make any sense? Or how stupid is that? Because I'm just reducing green for Force of Vigor. I am increasing it for Cindervines, though. I think I'd have this figured out by now, I guess. We'll try it. Hell with it. Sure. We'll do it. I've had Cindervines be really good in this match. Like, you wouldn't think it'd be because most of their artifacts like artifact creature, but I've had it actually where like they take like an extra 5 damage and then they just struggle. There it is, the basic planes for the Esper Sentinel, right? Maybe it's a guard is 8 plus Ornithopter. What's nice is that the extra Arbor Elf works really well for Force of Vigor. There we go. There it is, the standard opening. Should I just shock here? Try to draw another land? I think so. Shock. Play this. You know, it's a new card, but I do enjoy Sorin the Mirthless. I think that's a pretty damn fun card. Okay. So Psycho, I can't have links in the chat. Thank you for sending me that. If you want to send that to me, you can send me a whisper on Twitch, and I'll gladly take a look at that. I'm glad you were thinking about me outside of the stream. That's nice of you. Yeah, no blocks. No problem, Psycho. I can turn that off. I can turn that feature off and just let anyone post links, but then you start getting into dangerous territory, right? Where all of a sudden some dude comes in and posts something like crazy. Twitch highly recommends I do that. You know, particularly since I don't have a mod team. You know, just a crew of internet police. You know, like secure, like what are they, like Secret Service around me. I need to have like 100,000 viewers for that. All right, so let's take a look here. I have 3 mana technically this turn. I do plan on Force of Vigoring. You know, I'm just going to actually just do Wooded Foothills Pass. And then during his upkeep, I'm going to let him draw a card off this. And then if he tries to... Well, no, I don't need to do that. No, I can pay for 1. Leave this untapped. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it during his upkeep. All right. This works. Because then if he tries to get cute, and in response tries to put a hammer on this Esper Sentinel, we got him with the... so this and this, exiling this, I will pay the tax. Those are gone. That worked out better than I thought it was going to. Something tells me that he's got like another land And he's just going to play like Stoneforge Mystic. You know what I'm saying? Like if I stomp this, he says Stoneforge Mystic. And then I die. You know what I'm saying? Like that's bad. What are the odds of that happening? I'll take the 1. I'm scared. I'm going to act scared here. And if he doesn't do anything, great. Okay. We're right back where we started. Ugh. Well, it didn't seem like he had a hammer already. I don't... fuck. I guess we'll try to stomp it now. I mean, man, this is stupid. He's thinking now. He's like, oh, shit. All right. Whew. Okay. So I think now I just want to play Cindervines. Cindervines, and then swing for 1. Really could use a Blood Moon. Oh my god! Yes! The Armor Elf! It was too intimidating. The fear! No one can defeat the Mighty Arbor Elf when it's backed up by like a million things. What was I gonna draw? A Blood Moon, excellent. Alright, there we are, we're on the winning side. We're doing what clearly needs to be done. Dude, that guy got rocked. That Hammer Time guy just fell hardcore on his face there. He got absolutely destroyed. How often do I get to do that? Ah, Lawn of War. Massive intimidation. Huge. Flex them biceps. You want to fuck with these? You know? Oh, wow. Mull this. I just can't keep a hand like this, I don't think. Like, I'm really asking for it here. And you know what? It's almost the same. I guess we're going to 5. Well, you know, it was good times, guys. But it looks like the bad times show. This is actually a pretty good 5. I'm going to put Pyro and Bloodbraid on bottom. You know, I'm going to go for it. This is a damn good 5 if I can survive like a Thoughtseize here. Even a Thoughtseize is going to be rough for the opponent. Probably just mono red aggro, which is still okay since I have Clothis. That's right, Psycho. I did, because the idea here is my most powerful spells, technically on turn 2, I can unload without, you know, Bloodbraid on turn 2, is Blood Moon and Clothis. Those are my strongest cards. Because this will either cause them to have to fetch awkwardly, or this will be there and it's just there the whole game. And now they got to put up with the entire game. Like when this card first came out, I put in Ponza. I was playing this over Blood Moon. Like I would literally play this before I even played Blood Moon, which sounds crazy, but people literally had no idea how to handle this. So, what do I fetch for here? I think it's got to be a forest because I have Ren in hand. And yeah, I'll put out Blood Moon. See what happens. Probably a Spell Pierce, right? That's what always seems to happen now. There's like fetch for like Hallowed Fountain, Spell Pierce. Like, oh. Well, those good times ended quickly. I don't know what that means. Maybe they have no basics. Yeah, it is probably creativity. Or it could be rhinos. No, they wouldn't with this. They wouldn't have the swamp part. I'm gonna go with Clothis. Try and close this game out as fast as possible. Because I can eat a land, play Bloodbraid still, you know, all that good stuff. And maybe Bloodbraid can cascade into a Season Pyro, and Clothis comes alive. Instead, it's another awful Clothis. Come on, Bloodbraid, do your thing! Scavenging Ooze, sure. That's enough to turn Clothis on. Name up Bolt and Ooze. Should bolt the Bloodbraid, that's what they're thinking about. Ah, the dream. It's always so hurt. Alright, well. I do have the Ren in hand, so that makes me feel good. Yeah, I'm sure it's creativity. The only other deck it even has a shot of being at is like, I guess that doesn't even make sense. It's got to be creativity. Just we're lucky right now they haven't found the damn Fable. The Mirror Breaker. Which the showcase of that card looks insane. It's one of the few showcases I'm like, wow, this looks pretty cool. Most of the showcase, you're like, man, this looks so gaudy. You know, it's too flashy for me. Eat that Bolt. I just don't know how it would work in this deck. Yeah, fuck that up. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, swing for 6. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I just don't know what I do with it. Like, what are you copying, like Fury or something? I own them in paper. I got them. So you get Indomitable Creativity me, right? And I get to, I've seen them do that. Copy Fury or Spyro is nuts, yeah. Yeah, they did. They did do it. Damn it, they're going to make me lose my other Clothis. All right. Sure. Swing with everyone. Devour. Devour. 7. Ping with Ren. Disrespectful end phase lightning bolt. Oh! God, I'm mean sometimes. So okay. This is one hell of a tough matchup. I mean, just about everything's pretty decent here. Scavenging is probably my weakest card. You know, I like Cinder Vines. You know, I like Force of Vigor. And I like Engineered Explosives. Now it becomes like, what do you take out? I think you need to take out the Pillages. I just don't think they're good enough here. I could take out one Clothis. I could take out all 3 Clothis and bring in the Magus of the Moon as well. Because Magus of the Moon does put in work. It stops them from having their Dwarven Mine. But at the same time, it just gets bolted like crazy. I'll bring in 1. I always like having Clothis as kind of like alternate win condition. Yeah, looks good. Cinder Vines, of course, is for the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Right, yeah, that's what the EE's for, the clues and the treasures. Might be a Ren and 6 here. Yeah, fire? Why did he deal 2 exactly to me? I mean, to the Arbor Elf. He could have dealt 1 to me. Weird. Okay. Maybe the Utopia Sprawl on 1. Yeah, well, you always want you always want Arbor Elf before the Sprawl because you want to get as greedy as possible, right? And what I mean by that is, you know, if I would have top deck, say that Arbor Elf would have lived and I would have top decked Blood Moon, we've been way even more better shape. Let alone if I top deck a Bloodbraid Elf, then we're just going nuts. I can only draw lands, it appears. Lands seem to be very popular for me to top deck right now. I'm not the happiest about that, but you know, what can I do? He missed a land drop, which is very interesting. So what do? We just sit here and wait forever? I guess it depends on what I draw. If I draw like a, another Utopia Sprawl, I'll probably just play Fury as a clock. And have Force of Vigor as backup, I guess? I don't know. Probably another land, right? I don't have enough of those. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I always go for the top of the line. I'm always going for, you can't play scared. You gotta, play your best plays. And unless I know they have Lightning Bolt, like even then, I'm willing to let them waste a Lightning Bolt on a, what the hell is happening here? Is it just an ice? Okay. You get to draw a card. Exceptional pain. Exceptional pain. He bolted himself to draw a card. Now that's highlight real plays. Take a bolt to draw a card. It's actually more than a bolt. Took 4 damage. He bet shock, took 1 off Cindervines. This man is very confused. I can tell by the way he's playing. He's not really sure how to navigate through this. He's like, what the hell's going on over here? But now he can do it, right? He can go Mountain or Dwarven Mine, and then, yeah. And then we're just fucked. Yeah, he goes Dwarven Mine, gets his dwarf, plays whatever, Indomitable Creativity. Run Afoul's like such a weird card for me. Like I played in the side in the RCQ, and I never played against the thing that it mattered. It's just too specific. I mean, it is. I mean, it has to go after a creature with flying. Does not get Dwarven Mine. To ferry the Time Raveler instead. All right. Interesting. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Here's a Fury for you. I really want him to actually bounce my Cindervines there, because then I could kill the Teferi with the Fury and then still have Force of Vigor. I still don't know why he didn't get the Dwarven Mine. I don't really understand that. I mean, it worked out for him. I didn't kill the thing. Okay, there's Fable. Takes another 1. He's close to death here. Or he's got a Lightning Bolt. How much mana is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I need to Yeah, I need one more mana to have lethal here. I'm going to swing at opponent. Hopefully he doesn't have a bolt. Absolutely. It's a lot of potential problems here. If I play another Fury, I just haven't found a green here. Yeah, we're going to play another Fury. Two and two. We're going to let this stay on the field. If he plays a Dwarven Mine, we can stomp the token. The only way this works out bad... Well, I mean, there's a couple ways this could work out really bad since I left that. Is that since he has black mana, he can get persist, right? He could ditch an Archon into the graveyard and get it back with persist. You know, he does not do that. Instead, ditches a transmogrify. It's a fun word, transmogrify. Have your kids saying that in first grade, and they'll be winning contests. Transmogrify. Is that a real word? Probably not. Maybe it is. Metamorphosis is, right? Cindervines is not a real word. Maybe there is a plant named Cindervines out there somewhere. Like the lush tropical rainforest of like Malaysia or something. Don't touch the Cindervine, it'll burn you. What? Alright. Well, there is my green card that I need. Obviously, the first thing we do was do a swing here. Transmography? Is that graphy or graphi? You know, it's a real word, though. Alright. Oh, this is rough. I think I need to kill this. Right? I'm going to see if I can need to stomp it before. I mean, if he goes to like, let's say here he plays a fetch land. Plays another Fable. Okay, he's at 6. I can stomp. I can force a vigor bolt these. I think I like that. He's targeting his own Kiki Jiki to gain 4. Okay. Interesting. Terrible draw. I have to stomp this at the beginning of combat. Can't let it swing. My God. This is brutal. Digging for action, indeed he is. I don't think I have these tokens. I have fables, but not these tokens, I don't think. In paper. All right, that worked. What a grind. Wow, really? That one token was super expensive for a while, the Merrick Lodge. And then the one for oh, I can't remember the name of it, a Renin 6 here. That's really bad. That's not what you want to see here. Look at this fancy ass Renin 6 too. So now he's just gonna start going Voice of Resurgent, its token was super expensive. All right. All right, that's pretty good. Put him at 4. Play a Bone Crusher. Hornet Queen tokens. I didn't know they were expensive. Play this at 0. All right. Hornet Queen was an annoying ass card. Like that card was so good for Amulet when it first came out. Like when Amulet started becoming a deck, right? Was Hornet Queen already out? I think it was, right? Like M10 or something. I don't remember. But I remember seeing it. It was like a constant problem. I was playing Jund at the time, and it was just constant Hornet Queens out of the sideboard. I started like siding in like Anger the Gods sometime because of that card. But Maelstrom Pulse always cleaned it up nicely, right? You terminate the big Hornet Queen, and then you Maelstrom Pulse all the little Hornets. Surprised I don't run that card still. Like, that card is pretty good, like as a one of. Like you think you'd see it once in a while. Brood Mother Dragon. I didn't know that either. Well, he can't bolt the Bone Crusher. He can't transmogrify the Bone Crusher. He really can't do much here, as far as I can tell. He would need to have something insane. Like transmogrify is 4, right? So if he has a 5th land, which he does have access to because of Renin 6, he'd have to take himself down to 2 to get basics, which I don't even know if they have. I don't see too many bases out of this deck. And then, so he'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. He could make 2 dwarves. He could go for Indomitable Creativity, but in response, I would just engineer explosives. The 2, because it's on 0. What is this? Until end of turn, if a creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. What? What is that? Yeah, I guess digging. I mean, that doesn't do anything. Why is that even here? What is that even for? Like, why does he have that against me right now? All right, he must. All right, he just killed himself. He didn't give me the pleasure of eating with closeness to win. All right, good stuff. Yeah, he's just, yeah, I guess it is anti-fury. You're right. Look how good Cindervines was there. You know how much damage Cindervines probably did? It probably did 5 points of damage at least. I love this card because it's 2 devotion for Clothis as well. All right, well, it started off real bad. I mean, I started off, 0-2, not winning a single game in those first 2 matches, to now I haven't lost one in the last 2 matches. And they've been against Hammer and Creativity. That's 2 creativities today. Modern's a pretty damn diverse format. It really is. But in the last couple days, I've only played against Creativity, Murktide, and Domain Zoo, along with randomly an Amulet Titan and a Hammer Time, and I guess a Goblins. Which none of these have been very fun for me. The 5-color Zoo shouldn't be a terrible matchup for me, but it is when you can't find any of your damn Blood Moons. Some bullshit going on when that happens. Alright. Alright, guys, let's see if I can't get a 3-2 today. Looking good. The Magic Crunch? Magic Crotch, is that what he's trying to say? I always like in sports, whenever you damage your crotch and hurt it, they're like, his groin was hurt. Right, Lana War Zombie, the flex. You're seeing real bodybuilders, like in a bodybuilder competition, Lana War, it's scary. The faces they make when they're flexing is like horrifying. And they look all weird as fuck, too. I mean, when you're like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like world champion bodybuilder, like, and you're flexing in like the banana hammock, when you're all greased up and everything, that's some weird looking shit. It really is. All right, well, we're going to go for it here. Going to go for the Blood Moon. You best be getting that swamp. Or the island, you could be having a, an island here. What would that be? Watery Grave. Oh, no, he goes for the Blood Crypt. What is going on? What is that trickery here? Shocks and everything off a Blood Crypt. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's Dredge. Back. Okay, Blood Moon's really bad against Dredge. So is Pillage. Well, I'm a victim of not knowing what the hell's going on. Maybe the Pillage will still work some weird, twisted, bizarre way. I don't know. I need Scavenging Ooze. All right, well, that's a good sign. I mean, nothing happens there. Yeah, we play Ren. Pick up the Windswept Heath. Play the Windswept Heath, swing for 1. And, you know, it's kind of like next turn, do I play Chandra Blood Raid or I just go for the Pillage? You know, I don't know. Some point he'll have to draw, right? He just can't be. He's got no lands in hand. So what is his plan here? If he didn't play a land last turn, I mean, and he's got one all of a sudden, that means that he purposely held a land for no reason. So at some point you have to take a draw and hope you find a land. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Maybe he's just trying to fill his graveyard, and when he finds that land, he can Oxogonus. What did he return back to his hand? Stinkweed Imp? Ooh. Hello. Yeah, I think I just want to pillage this. They still need lands. This isn't fucking vintage, right? Landless Dredge. So, yeah, I guess we do it. I mean, unless I'm misunderstanding something here. I'd love to draw another forest. That way Ooze can really do some work. I did Lawn of War. I pillaged them and it felt good. It's rare you pillage a Dredge player. Okay, there's Creeping Chill. I don't understand this. He has no lands in hand as far as we can tell. Yet he's still dredging. I don't understand. Oh, he does have this. That's fine. I'll just minus. Oh, he's got the Amalgam. Okay. Got discard Stinkweed. I'm gonna have Ooze eat that Amalgam. Yummy! All right. So he needs to draw. He can't keep I mean, I guess he can because he's got the Silver Smoke Ghoul. But it just strange. He's just literally going to die to Scavenging Ooze now, which is fine by me. My favorite way to kill Dredge in the history of killing Dredge is with Scavenging Ooze. I have literally won many a match against Dredge through Scavenging Ooze. Just devour, devour, devour. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep devouring here. Give me that Stinkweed. And then let's go ahead and eat that. I don't even care about the Silver Smoke. Comes in tapped. There's 2 Oxylogonus. He's got 2 Dark Blast. I guess I'll get the Golgari Thug. Swing for 5. Minusing Ren doesn't quicken the... Well, it does. No, not enough. I'll plus Ren again. And, you know. I guess this guy just is just going to decide he's going to play wrong here. I don't know. I'm quite confused. This is going to be 7 now. Stinkweed Imp. Golgari Thug. Swing for 7. Plus Ren again. I mean, feeling relatively confident here. I don't want to do anything with my hand. I think it's, you know, I mean, I don't know what this guy's doing. There's Narcomoeba, so he's got to get a prize amalgam out, which is whatever. Gonna minus onto that Narcomoeba and then swing for game. I never noticed this Modern Masters version had the Golgari signal on it. Or symbol. There you go. And Scavenger News, just head on in. Rumble on in, News. Who says you're not good anymore, huh? God, they never let me take them down. Like, at least let the guy get across the finish line. What the hell? Blood Moon is horrible here. Like, just like one of the worst matches for Blood Moon. But you know what's not horrible is Relic Virginitas and Endurance. And you know what's funny is a lot of people don't know this. But Obstinate Baloth is actually halfway decent against our friends, our enemies in Dredge. Because it negates a Creeping Chill and can block any creature they have for free all day. Do I want to get rid of this pillage for something else? Like, I don't even know, like, I just leave a pillage in, I guess. I used to, you know, have Cindervines in for Shriekhorn, but that just doesn't happen anymore. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just, maybe I should bring in the Cindervines. Yeah, we'll try this. I got rocked by Dredge the last time I played him. I got absolutely hosed. So it feels good to be doing the judo chopping on them. Judo chop. We do. Double judo chop. That's when things are getting serious. And nobody ever speaks about the triple judo chop. We don't mention that more than I just did. We're not getting into description. We're not getting into details. There's no need to discuss that any further than I already have. Yeah, I mean, anytime you get a chance to start with Relic Virginitas, you take it. The Double Fury's a little weird, but what can you do? You know, this isn't the most impressive hand I've ever seen against Dredge. Frankly, Scavenging Ooze is better than Relic Virginitas, because Relic's a one-time shot. All right. And there's a Hagel coming here. Oh, Otherworldly Gaze. Okay. All right. Well, he didn't find any Dredger there. He already has twice as many lands as he had the entire last game. This is most likely Thrilling Discovery. Silver Smote and Golgari Thug and a Creeping Chill. Oh, that's all coming out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's... Okay, he dredged the Golgari Thug. And so it's back in his hand. So we're going to deal with running Portable Hole, I guess, for scavenging use. So yeah, here comes... I can kill all these with Fury, and I will. Oh no, I guess I can't. I forgot Prize Amalgam is a 3/3. Yeah, Flame Mountain. Just just blast bolt these. He currently has no dredgers in there. Exile Gemstone Caverns. Okay. The Otherworldly Gaze is a little bit scary. You guys should have done something there. Yeah, he does not do anything. Okay. That trick will not work on me. I know what you're up to. Did they fix this and put these cards on the bottom now? Because when this card first came out, I was putting it on the top and confusing the hell out of me. You put all three on top? How interesting. I wonder what that top card is. All three on top? Weird. Yeah, I'll play Season Pyro. Alrighty. I wonder. Okay, with that on the stack, I think I do want to. I mean, this is rough because I don't want them to get an Ox of Agonis. We know that they might have a Cathartic Reunion in hand. You know, I mean this is the problem here. How does this work? Is this right? Do we want to do this now? How does this work? So Ox of Agonis, if they have nothing, and they decide to use Ox of Agonis, they dredge everything, they get rid of everything, and then I can't respond to each draw, right? So, yeah, I'll just do it now. Maybe I'm wrong here. Yeah. Do not swing. Gemstone Cavern, okay. That's not half bad. Swing on in. And I'll play Clothis. Okay. That's where things get scary. No, they don't just shove in like 2 stinkweeds and a Golgari Thug. And what, a Narcomoeba? No, a prized amalgam. What? This is an instant, so I gotta be careful of that. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, they do Otherworldly Gaze here. Just put lands in. Steam Vents, Arid Mesa. And Merchant of the Veil. They got a Creeping Chill and a Narcomoeba. That's what they found. So the prize amalgam's going to be coming out along with the Narcomoeba. I'm at 10, they're at 18. They're not done. They got more. Yeah, it's not. It's still in draw. Okay, now they're ready to go here. Wow, play a Golgari Thug. Okay. Well, I need to eat that Dark Blast. That's a great card for me to discard with Pyromancer. Eat Dark Blast. Play Pyro. Wow, that turns Clothis on. Now, the thing is do you want to swing here? I mean, we know what they're going to do. They're going to block with Golgari Thug. So what I need to actually do is probably not swing. Is that wrong? Am I acting too scared there? I mean, I have lots of blockers. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back. I think maybe I can top deck a Lightning Bolt and eat the Golgari Thug in response. I mean, playing Golgari Thug is kind of an act of desperation there, I think. They're just doing natural draws now. More Golgari Thug, so that plan's not going to work. I do like this artwork of Golgari Thug, even though it, doesn't really match. Look at this. What is death? He asked the raven. Your next birth, it replied. Nice. None of my cards have sweet flavor text. What the hell? None of them do. Bullshit. Did he try to get a swing with his Golgari Thug? I guess not. No, he wouldn't be able to dredge. Alright, we're just going to try and slowly kill him through... Wait for my drawing. Because I got a bolt. I did not get a bolt. I guess Merchant of the Veil. And more pyro action. I mean, it's just more. I'll swing hardcore if I find like a Relic Regenesis here. No. No, damn it, no. What the hell's going on? All right. Just need to keep my draw on in case I find Bolt. I can start bolting these Golgari Thugs and eating them. I mean, at some point, you just kind of can't be scared, right? At some point, you just got to look at this and be like, I can swing here. This looks like thrilling discovery. I mean, thrilling discovery would. I don't know what good that would do him because, like, he'd have to discard then draw, right? So if he has no dredgers in hand, it just doesn't do anything. Jesus Christ. Man, oh man. Just waiting here. Just waiting. If I had endurance, I would be swinging like crazy here. But I don't have endurance. How many lands are out of deck now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All stomping grounds are gone, but I still have 4 more forests. Looks like I still have like many more fetch lands to go. Okay, here we go. See how bad this is. Discard 2. It is 1 Golgari Thug in there. Wow. And an Oxygonis. Alright, this is why things don't end up being good. I have an incredible amount of blockers, though, to go through all this. So he's back up to 17. How many Creeping Chills has he gone through? 3. So there's 1 left. So we don't have to worry about being killed by Creeping Chill. I mean, this is one hell of a wall of blockers. Yeah. I haven't seen the other card either. What was the card they used to use? I'm sure they still use the Blast card or whatever. Yeah, it's not in there. Okay, the last Creeping Chill has appeared. So we're out of those. But he's back at 20. He was at 12. But he's got 3 cards. What does this say? 0 cards in deck? What? Huh? Attack me. I mean, is there any way he can find... No, he's out of mana too. There's just nothing he can do. He doesn't have... He's only got 3 cards in hand anyways, so yeah. It's over. I mean, I have more creatures than he has on the field. Alright. Well, that was a weird way to... I haven't won yet, so I'm going to sit back, but I can't imagine there's a way he can win here. I just can't. See if I'm wrong. I mean, block here, block here, block here. This comes through. I can't stop this. Yes, I'm going to 9. All right, I'm at 9. Let's see if I can draw 1 more land just for good measure here. Okay, that comes back out. Is there a way he can stuff cards back into his deck I'm not aware of? Well, that's not a land. I guess I'll eat Ox of Agonis. Play my Mighty Baloth. All right, I mean, they lose by lack of unable to draw a card for turn. Unless I'm missing something hardcore here. Like, I don't think there's a card that puts anything back from their graveyard into their hand. I mean, into their deck, right? They'd have to do it right now. Ah, there we go. All right. Hey, you know, I started off 0-2, not winning a single game. 0-4. Then I finished to turn the whole thing around and get that nice 6-0. A 3-2. Again, the excitement for a 3-2, right? That's what we're talking about here. Come on now. Jump for joy. Let's open up this treasure chest, everyone. Let's get this thing here. Let's see what's in this. What did I win? A Thing in the Ice. There we go. Orca Siege Demon. Orca? Like they named after the whale? The killer whale? Orca and Thing. Thing in the Ice. We all know what that does, right? I can't zoom in on it. You know, we should all know from the Phoenix days, right? Remember when Phoenix was the best deck? I mean, this card went up way up in value. This is Legendary Creature Demon from Dominator United Commander. Oh, it's a 5 and 2, a red and a black. Trample. Whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Orca Siege Demon. When Orca dies, it deals damage equal to its power divided as you choose among any number of targets. That card's not bad. It's a lot of mana. 7 mana? Jesus. Alrighty, let's get back on in there. We can view the deck. Yes, 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Yes, thank you, Lana War. Thank you for the nice. Yeah, it was nice. You know, start off really bad. You know, start off 0-2. Didn't win a single game against Creativity or Goblins. I had a pretty good rant there against Wizards and their 30th anniversary $1,000 gimmick that I don't recommend you buying. You know, just, I mean, unless you got, if you got a lot, hey, if Bill Gates is watching me every day or Jeff Bezos, or Sylvester Stallone or Tom Cruise, some really wealthy person, sure, if you can afford $1,000, I guess, go ahead and buy that thing. But I don't recommend it. I just don't think it's worth the value. Like $1,000, man. Damn. But then, you know, we got on a good roll there where I never lost again. I never lost a game. Defeated Hammer Time 2-0, defeated Creativity 2-0, defeated Dredge 2-0. You know, good stuff there. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was pretty damn fun, and I didn't think it was good. Post Malone will buy? Absolutely. That was so fucking cringe, Mr. Mammoth. When I saw that, like, I actually watched, that was the only, I was still on a leave of absence because my kids were born, and I watched the Dominator United product display, whatever they call this, the stream. I watched it live. That was those are always rough to watch, these Magic, you know, product showcase streams. But that was particularly harsh. Like, Post Malone probably doesn't play Magic the Gathering. If he does, he's extremely casual, which I get. You know, people, they want to have the casual atmosphere to it. But just, you know, it's so cringe. This corporate wizard, just, sickening. You know, but it works. Again, people, he does. Does he play casually or hardcore? Is he like a hardcore arena grinder? Like draft master, because that's the only thing people play on arena most of the time is draft, right? I don't know, but yeah. So, anyways, that was cringe. That was harsh. What's that guy's name? Jimmy. Jimmy's always there, giving the lowdown. He brings out. He's like, "Here's so and so talking about Dungeons and Dragons," and people are just like, "Fuck, I want to see this." How many people actually show for Dungeons and Dragons on that? I wonder. Like, I know people still play that game, right? He sinks crazy money into it, but what? Well, I'm glad he's got a lot of money then. A bunch of money for making shitty ass fucking music. You know, it's always amazing to me that people get these guys so wealthy off of such garbage, right? Like, if you're listening to, like, the Alan Parsons Project, those guys are rich as hell from that shit. So you listen to it and you're like, what? Huh? You know, I found out the other day Ozzy Osbourne's got $250 million in the bank. Like, that's way more I thought that he had. I thought, you know, like Bret Michaels, the lead singer of Poison, you know, Poison was huge there. I looked him up, he's only got $13 million. Like, really? You had massive, massive back-to-back albums. You got 13 million bucks? He must have spent that shit on, he must have bought a shit ton of $1,000 30th anniversary MTG proxies. Like, fuck, he probably bought them all. But anyways, yeah, Post Malone, that was harsh. Just, I guess that's cool he plays Magic. I guess I have something in common with him. Another thing I have in common with them is that I think we both need oxygen to breathe, you know, so I'm finding more and more ways I have commonality with these, he's a rapper, right? Like, 'cause I listen to rap music all the time, right? But yeah. So anyways, today, it was a good day. I didn't think it was going to be, I thought it was going to be one of those rough days again, but it actually turned out to be a pretty fun, awesome domination there at the end of the stream. Ponza still got it, man. Like, when it works, it works. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's do some shout outs here. We got Mr. Mammoth Pud 1992, Lana War Zombie, Cinco Fantastic, Manure Butt, the MTG bot, and the Night bot. Thank you all for keeping me company. I really appreciate that, guys. If you watch this live on Twitch, please start following. If you watch this on YouTube, please start subscribing. In this video, a thumbs up. And you always follow me on Twitter, too, for that Bluebird action. I still don't really know what Twitter's for, but I hear all the kids have it. So, how do you do, fellow kids, right? Or whatever the hell they say. You know, I know whenever someone criticizes my deck building, I think, you know, when people are like, oh, you shouldn't play scavenging, you shouldn't say play pillage anymore in this deck, I always think, am I really that out of touch? And then I realize, no. It's the children who are wrong. Every time. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I'll try to be here at 4 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. I think I will, but I will have to get off only after like an hour. I mean, I got stuff I got to do before I go on vacation. And then I'll be here Friday. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your loved ones. It's the best thing you could possibly ever do with your life. And hope to see you all here tomorrow or Friday. But thank you guys so much. And of course, peace!